पे लाइव में अगर आप जाएंगे तो लाइव में तो ये है, क्योंकि ये लाइव हुआ है, एंड हुआ है, लेकिन लाइव में है। और अगर मैं इस वीडियो की आपको डिटेल दिखाता हूँ तो इस वीडियो की आप डिटेल देखिए कि ये जब लाइव हुई थी और इसके बाद ये अंडर प्रोसेसिंग में, यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है योर वीडियो इज करेंटली प्रोसेसिंग, प्लीज चेक बैक लेटर। तो ये अभी भी मैसेज आ रहा है और इस पर काफ़ी टाइम लग सकता है अगर आप इसके सारे बैठे रहेंगे। तो मैं इसका एक सिंपल सॉल्यूशन बताता हूँ, ठीक है। सिंपली आप यहाँ पे क्या करिए, आप अपने इसी चैनल पे यहाँ पे अवतार पे क्लिक करिए
breed of SUVs. Introducing Grand Vitara. Bookings open.
What's going on, guys? It is late. As you can see, I got the lights turned down low so I can just chill back and relax and enjoy a game. But we're having issues with our YouTube streaming, and boy oh boy, where did we start from our troubleshooting? I don't know, but I'm gonna bring you guys along the way to show you how I'm going to troubleshoot this issue to hopefully resolve it. Stay tuned, guys. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. When we look at OBS, let me close this window. OBS is basically stating that our encoding is overloaded. What we're gonna do is select settings, go into settings, go into our output. And just for any of you guys that may be thinking like, oh, it's your hardware, need an upgrade and blah, blah, blah. CPU has a low utilization. We got enough memory here. GPU right now is at 54 utilization. Have our GPU, it's steady flowing. We're not gonna jump into that GPU yet. Not yet, guys, okay? Let's do a speed test. So from your keyboard, just type speed test right here. Go. We got a good 100 up, 100. And just for any of you guys that may be thinking like, oh, it's your hardware, need an upgrade and blah, blah, blah. CPU has a low utilization. We got enough memory here. GPU right now is at 54 utilization. Have our GPU, it's steady flowing. We're not gonna jump into that GPU yet. Not yet, guys, okay? Let's do a speed test. So from your keyboard, just type speed test right here. Go. We got a good 100 up, 100 down connection from our ISP. So something with encoding, that's what it's currently stating. Look, just look at this. It's not with computer performance because this thing is, I'm gonna wave my hand, there's no lag, so you guys see it, no lag here. So we're gonna go to settings. Well, let me look at the streaming. So streaming, I have this unchecked. You wanna make sure that's unchecked, okay? Go to output. Our settings are, so we got AMD, that's that. Rescale output check for 1920 1080p. Our preset is set for YouTube streaming. Quality preset is set for good balance. Pre-pass is disabled. Target bit rate is at 10,000. That's not within the recommended range. And I'm gonna show you guys that this is basically YouTube's recommendations. So 1080p at 60 frames per second with a 1920 1080p resolution. Video bitrate range 4500 by 9000. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically knock this target bitrate down to 9000, guys. Can I get a 9000? All right, yes I can. All right, so we're gonna hit apply. We're gonna hit OK. Apply and OK. Give that a couple of minutes and let YouTube do its thing. So guys, I also just remembered that back in the days with OBS, you can make certain like bitrate changes on a fly, but however, programs, you know, they always have, let's just say they have their flaws. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit stop streaming since we made a change. So now we're gonna hit start stream. I'm gonna dismiss this, and it's gonna basically reload, and then it's gonna see that, okay, it's ready to do another streaming. After a couple minutes, probably like what, 5 or 7, YouTube finally produced an image of our live stream. But as you can still see, there's definitely a delay because I'm talking, and that's me just chilling. We're not getting that error message there. So I'm kind of wondering if I should change the encoder, because right now I think we're just on the GPU. So let's see something here. Let's see how our GPU is looking. It's at 80% of utilization. So yeah, it looks like we're utilizing the GPU because our CPU is it's very, very, very low. I don't want to change the encoder to the CPU. That's the whole point of having a video card, you know? What else can I do? Like top of my head, what's telling me is that basically let's go restart the routers. Let's restart our ISP router. Let's restart our wireless router that the computer is currently connected to. It's connected to the wireless router, which is connected by Ethernet connection. Not wireless, but Ethernet. So I think we should restart both of them because, again, your routers, they process data. Ethernet connection is still data. Let's do that. Let's give that a shot. Stop the stream, restart our network hardware, come back and see. Just in case somebody may need this information, so how I commonly do it when it comes to restarting routers, I restart the ISP router, which is basically the router that's provided by your cable company. All right, so I do a power cycle of that.